Hello everyone, I'm Stormme Hobson and I'm one of the co-creators and coaches on the Mindful Return South Africa chapter. I'm also a mom of two gorgeous, very busy boys and a lawyer by trade.
Hello, hi, I am Noloyiso Tlali, call me Nolo for short. I'm a mom of a wonderful, very independent 2-year-old going on 13.
Been there.
It's a wonderful life. And I'm also one of the co-creators and coaches on Mindful Return South Africa. Now you're asking, what is Mindful Return South Africa exactly? Stormy?
So, Mindful Return South Africa is a 4-week online course that is aimed at supporting working mothers when they transition from having a baby back to returning to their professional life.
Sounds interesting, right? We think it is. Now there are 4 themes. It takes 4 weeks. Now we're going to tell you a bit more about what those 4 weeks cover.
So the 4 themes are really designed to support working mums. We've been there, we've walked the journey, and we can personally say these are the key themes that we felt were really essential in terms of finding your mom feet, in terms of finding your working parenting feet. So the first 2 weeks, in the first week we focus on the emotional aspects and the mindful aspects of being a mother, because becoming a mom for the first time, or any time in fact, is quite a huge emotional journey and quite a big change. The second week primarily deals with the logistics around becoming a mother and having a baby. So the breastfeeding aspects, how do you deal with sick days, because unfortunately they happen. Also, how do you deal with things like childcare? How do you tackle that? And there really are key South African aspects that we brought into it in terms of your rights when it comes to breastfeeding, childcare issues and things like that, and our own stories in terms of how we dealt with them and managed them.
Now your third week we call leadership. The idea behind that is that we can take control of the transitional period from being at home and maternity leave and going back to work. A lot of us rely on HR and all our managers to lead this conversation. Here's the thing, nothing stops you from being the person to start that conversation, to control the flow of that conversation. I think if you're sitting there and you're a manager, you would appreciate if someone comes to you with a thought out plan of how this would work out. A lot of the time, because we are not the ones owning the conversation, we then don't have control over it. So I wanted to give you tools, skills, and strategies on how you can do that. And then the last one is community. It's about how do you build this community? How do you rely a bit better on those that you already have in your life? How do you rely on your village if you have a village? If you don't, how then do you create a different village? Because I think the pandemic also showed us that a village can even be online. So we talk about what that looks like and how you can work with it, how you can create boundaries within your village at times, because that's very important. And we want to make it as all-encompassing as possible, as humanly possible. And in a nutshell, that's what Mindful Return is.
We would love to have you on the course. We really see the key benefits. As moms, we've benefited exponentially from it.
Thank you so much. So excited to meet everyone who's joining us.
Bye, moms.